there again. I'm coming back to you with ASMR from the closet again. Um, Today I thought I would do a soft voice again. I whispered last time. It might have been a little too quiet without a microphone, so I will get a microphone if I whisper again. Hopefully. We'll see. I wanted to show you some quotes and poetry today, read it to you. I really like inspirational quotes a lot, and I actually write poetry. So I have a poetry book that I wrote, and it's called If the Trees Could Speak. And it also has, I take photography as well. So it has all the pictures in it are pictures that I took in the place I live, which I think is really beautiful. And with this picture, for example, I took this picture, beautiful roses on like they were on like a post, like a fence in like an area with lots of trees and farmhouses, and just really beautiful. And they're called poems of grief and hope. So for people who they're poems of sorrow, but then they express hope at the end. A lot of them have a Christian element, and so yeah, I hope you enjoy them, and I hope that it's relaxing to listen to. It helps you fall asleep, wind down, or whatever you need ASMR for. So I'm gonna start. I want to read a quote first that I recently just saw. I think it's really good. So it's by C.H. Spurgeon, and it says, "Hope itself is like a star, not to be seen in the sunshine of prosperity, and only to be discovered in the night of adversity." I thought that was really impactful. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to see hope in trials, but that's where we really find ourselves. And I have actually some poems from another book that I'm going to put together that's going to be like this one. But I don't have all of the photography for it yet, so I'm going to have to get all that finished so that I can put it together. So let me show you some of this book. I'm going to lay it flat. Open it up. I'm getting better with this one-handed thing. Hang with me tight just a second. The first page has just a beautiful rose, and it just has my name. And let's see. This first page. I hope I didn't make you too dizzy there. I should set the phone down. It says, it's got a picture of like southwestern buildings, Pueblo, Adobe style buildings with lots of beautiful ivy. And I put one of my favorite Bible verses, Jeremiah 29:11. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, to give you hope and a future." So, hope again. Hope is good. I think this is better if I just put the camera like this. Hopefully you can hear some of these pages. I also have this next one. As you can kind of see, the picture that I have is a beautiful sunset over We can't really see the volcanoes, but there's volcanoes out that way. Kind of a southwest skyline. And the poem is called Chosen. So it starts, all embracing trauma, this wound it has become, a battle fought each day, a hope to overcome. It seems in wisdom and in time, like words of song and beautiful rhyme, that one may start to realize it is yet to be to their demise. Somehow it creates the people that we are, chosen, intriguing, mysterious, like a stranger from afar. And could it be that this thorn all along is the very thing that makes us so strong? Hearts and minds so different, they shall never be the same. Set apart from the typical, set apart from the mundane. And should there be an option to take it all away, this game of life I surely wouldn't choose to play. A blessing, a curse, quite onerous to tell, for it is my God who surely will compel. And like great rushing waters that smooth and form the stones, your hand it forms creation, great destinies unknown. Your love, your grace, your mercy, what carries us along, led by the dance, embraced by your song. And so to you I lift my praise, my heart so full amidst your great gaze. Thank you, Father, for the hurt, for the pain, for surely it has been for my great gain. And that's the poem and the picture. So, some of my poetry is kind of long, so some of it is a little bit shorter, but a lot of these poems are pretty long, so I'm not going to read all of them. I'll just show you each of the pages. I'm not going to read this one, but it's called If the Trees Could Speak. And it's actually the title of the book is If the Trees Could Speak. Let's see. That book is about trauma that I experienced as a child. So I might not read that one. But, and the next one is, it's really cool. This is actually a lavender farm. Rows and rows of lavender. And that one is called The Ashes. And it's also a very intense, sad poem, so I may not read that one. This one here, I wrote about a horse. A horse that was my really good friend. When I lived in Tennessee, I used to go and feed this horse almost like every day. So, he was my buddy. So I wrote a poem about him. Maybe he knows, maybe he doesn't. It's called Stallion, and I'll read this one. Gracefully you trot, gracefully you play, nibbling at the grass and soft bits of hay. Valiant and strong, how majestic you are, an exquisite silhouette even seen from afar. A celestial being not quite from this earth, mighty you've been, even from birth. And how can it be that one so immense could portray such beauty, feel my thoughts so intense? For you are always there to comfort and guide, to take my thoughts heavenward, in the Father I abide. For in those crisp, cool autumn days, your mane it gleamed through the bright sun rays. Come came the cold and bitter frost of snow, our teeth together chattered and noses glowed. And when the heavens opened and rains poured down, encircling you warned of the danger abound. For here now you stand, here with me again, a soul so familiar, a welcomed friend. Surely I've felt it, this inhuman connection, a divine emotion, human and animal affection. As if my God in the heavens above bestowed his nature in creation's love. So thank you, my God, for this little gift, an unexpected friend, giving my soul a welcome to lift. There's my friend one more time. I love horses. If you've ever had any experience with horses, they're very intuitive animals. They can feel what we feel, and it's why they can kind of they can pick up on if you're sad, or if something's going on in your life. And you know, other animals can do this. Dogs and cats can too. But I think horses are just very, very in tune to this, and that's something that makes them very special. So, let's see. This one's kind of cool. It's this was taken at a cool place that had this ivy tunnel, and I got a really great picture of this ivy tunnel. And it was a really perfect picture for a poem I wrote that's kind of different. This one's a little shorter, so maybe I'll read this one. It's called The Secret Place, The Hiding Place. The secret place, the hiding place, a place you've brought me to. The secret place, the hiding place, green fields and skies so blue. The secret place, the hiding place, a shelter in this storm. The secret place, the hiding place, place to heal and mourn. The secret place, the hiding place, is where I learn from thee. The secret place, the hiding place, becoming what I'm meant to be. The secret place, the hiding place, though sometimes a painful prison. The secret place, the hiding place, is where I meet with him who has risen. So, I wrote that during COVID. So, I think we all had secret place, hiding places during that time. We were all kind of taken from the world for a while. This one is a cool picture. I absolutely love this picture. It's of this vintage library at this kind of bed and breakfast in town. And this shot is just, it's so cool. It's so vintage looking, especially in the black and white. There's just something about the symmetry and asymmetry of it. I'm not sure if you can totally see it, but all the books. So maybe, yeah, I'll read this one to you too. This one is about reading, writing poetry, just the love of literature and words. So it's called The Arts of Words. Oh, what a blessing it is to learn a new story, tale, or riddle to discern, to see another world, to enter their shoes. The vexation only lies in having to choose. New lands, new sights, new people, new sounds, vast worlds of imagination that circle and abound. What a marvelous gift, what a prosperous escape, a treasure that but none can take. So let us dive into worlds unknown, discovering things the authors have but shown, and take this anxious mind and help it grow. All its complexities only the Father can fully know. Let it rest and heal, enter some new land, a gift, a blessing, orchestrated by his hand. For when life is torn down, beaten, and disturbed, let us find comfort in the great art of words. I think that's so true, that poetry, literature, novels, they can help us when we're down, take us to a new place. So, I like it. Let's see. I don't want to see how much time. This one is called God is in the Moon and the Stars. And I have a picture of the moon at night. It might be kind of hard to see in here. So this one is about walking at night and talking to God, and just the peace you can have when the world, let me get near the light, when the world is still and there's no noise and no cars and no traffic, and we can just feel God's presence. We can talk to God, and I don't know, don't you feel different at night and in the early hours of the morning? Seems like the world is different. So I'll read this one to you. I don't know if I'm at the right angle. Okay. For surely my God is in the moon and the stars. Your spirit is near, your presence not far. As if I'd never truly been me until looking upon this glistening sea. For how many eyes have wondered and gazed upon this vast and intricate maze? Though years, generations, and centuries pass, the majesties of the heavens surely will last. A window and aperture into your divinity, all heaven looks down, encouraging me. It is here in the night that I find you, in the stillness, in the quiet, in the deepened blue. It is here you instruct, here you guide, each day understanding more by and by. For surely my God is in the moon and the stars. Your spirit is near, great love is not far. So, I have just one more. And my arm, my arm is getting tired. I have to give my arm a break so that I really need to get a tripod. a good clue for me to, Christina, get a tripod. So, let's see. This last one is what most people said was their favorite when I shared this book with a few people. And it's called The Caterpillar. And it's got a picture of some beautiful butterflies and a rose bush. Really quite amazing picture, actually, that was captured. And this is about whenever you feel, it's about hope. It's about hope. So, the caterpillar. The caterpillar plods along, marching to the beat of his own life's song, until one day he is buried away, in darkness and quiet, in a cocoon he lays. For the caterpillar thinks that he has died, his life now gone, buried inside. Eerie darkness and lonely days, paralyzed and drifting into the haze. And to the Creator he says to thee, my God, why has this happened to me? But the caterpillar doesn't know the Creator's plans, the magnificent creations that come from his hands. The Creator, he speaks, his voice a gentle whisper. My little caterpillar, I made you to be. Just you watch and wait and see. For my ways are greater and higher than yours. Mighty works I have made you for. And though it may seem that you have died, it is not to be to your demise. For the old ways are gone and left behind. A chosen creature, you are coming in time. So do not worry, for sometime soon a beautiful butterfly will come out of this cocoon. And that is The Caterpillar. After I wrote it, I realized it's slightly Dr. Seussy, but hopefully it's more sophisticated Dr. Seuss. But yes, and this is my poetry book. I do have an ending. I didn't, there is one last page at the end I actually forgot about. Yeah. This is a picture of some of the mountains where I live. I live in the Southwest in the mountains. It says, "Yet those who wait for the Lord will gain new strength. They will mount up with wings like eagles. They will run and not get tired. They will walk and not grow faint." Isaiah 40:31. And that is my favorite verse of all time. So I liked that verse so much as a child, and I really didn't know why. And then I got very, very sick. And now that verse is everything to me. It's the hope that when you put your faith and trust in God, that even though you are too weak to walk, one day you will run again. And I hope to encourage you with that as well. If you're going through something difficult, God promises that if we put our faith in Him, that maybe it won't even be on this earth, but maybe someday we'll fly. So there's always hope. There's always hope and beauty to be found in ashes. So let's see how I'm making this video just a little bit longer. There's one last poem I'm going to read you. And this is from the new book that I'm going to put together that's going to be like this book. And it's going to be called Broken Wings. But this poem is called I See You. And this poem is written to people out there that I don't even know that are going through pain and struggle. And that's why I wanted to read this one most. So it's called I See You. To those that feel forgotten, this one is just for you. For though I may never meet you, dear friend, I do see you. When you feel the pain of loss, of life, of self, of hope, and you start to doubt all those words that you once spoke. When you toss and turn at night and crumple from the fear, all the blows that you still feel, the torment ever near. And when pestilence comes along one day, changing all that you once knew, and turns your sunny days into a lonely blue. Legs weak beneath you, once a run, now a crawl, battling the mighty beast, a never-ending brawl. The agony of isolation, the torment of those forgotten, when the world around you turns, abandoning those equally begotten. For is it not but instinct to gravitate towards what blooms, for only ashes lay at the feet of loss and gloom. But, my dear friend, learn it early in one's youth, for in the pit of darkness lay gems of wisdom and truth. For in the darkness we can but die, souls drifting into the blue, or gather the strength to rise above, finding heights we never knew. So take the chance, dig deep down, what must you have to lose? For I believe, and I cheer you on. Dear friend, I do see you. So, that's written to anyone out there who hurts, has pain and trauma that maybe keeps you from sleeping at night. I know ASMR helps me. Sometimes we just need to know there's people out there who feel with us and want to comfort us and help us. And I hope that this video brought you some relaxation and maybe some encouragement or inspiration for whatever you need right now. So thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to keep making some more. Just keep practicing and trying, and I hope you have a good night. Bye.